if you have patients that are in pain, there's only two ways. You're either climbing up or you're falling down. And I climb, and I climb, and I climb. When I went to go see Dr. Azari at UCLA to talk to him about a hand transplant, Jennifer and I were very far along in this, and I was slumped over in the chair and 50 pounds lighter, and both my hands and feet were black, and Dr. Azari was giving us hope or talking to us about hand transplant. I didn't know anything about it, so Jennifer and I are like, do you have hands here that we pick out, or how does this work? Can I get one before we leave? And Dr. Azari is stone cold great. I mean, I have never seen a man give so much direction so early to a person in that kind of condition. And he said to me, Jonathan, we're never even going to talk about this again until you can walk. We can't talk about this until you can walk. So I'm like, great, somebody gave me a challenge, an opportunity. And he said, I'll see you back here in a few months. And I went home and I told my OT and my PT, if I can't walk by the first day that they put my prosthetic on, we're not doing something right. And we went to work. And I was on 270 milligrams of morphine every day. And I would do a set of some exercise that we would concoct, and then I would fall fast asleep, and then he would wake me up and say, do 10 more, and I'd fall fast asleep. And those were my workouts. And when Jennifer would leave the house, I would tell him, get me out of my chair. I want to run up and down the steps on my knees and elbows for time. And so we would do that. And I got caught once because I had raspberries on my elbows and wasn't allowed to do that anymore. But we were fighting. And the first day that I went to go see my prosthetist, and the first day that he put on my test socket that was weight bearing enough for me to do it, I walked. And a couple of weeks later, even though I was in terrible pain and I never should have done it, I walked into Dr. Azari's office. And I said, now what?